All right, today we're going to start with our pen tool activity number 4, which is tracing the Brashear bowl. So I'm going to start out by hitting open from a computer, and I'm just going to find pen tool number 4. Looks just like that. All right, I'm going to take my pen tool, get rid of my fill color, add a stroke, solid color. Um, you can leave it whatever color you want. If you don't like the black on black lines, you can change it to a different color. But again, you want everything basically in one shape. So meaning this side of the bowl, one shape, the second shape, third shape, and fourth shape. So if you really have any more than 4 shapes on here, you're going to have to merge them or connect them in some way. But we can get started here. I recommend zooming in. And I like to start at this point on this side. So I'll click and drag up and over, and I'll see if I can get this all in one swoop. And I don't know if I can. Let me zoom out here. So that's looking pretty close. I might have to come back at the end and just fine tune it. But you'll notice that I have a giant handle here that I really need to adjust. So I need to come back up pretty much like along this path. So if I click here, I can get a straight line, right? So I need to bring this back and around. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on one. Looks like I can, and that looks pretty good. I have this handle stretching this way. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust it. So again, I'm gonna hold Alt and pull it. I like to just leave my lines say I need to go this way, and it seems to work out nicely. So I'll just bring it down. If we want to round that a little bit right there, we can come back and do that. But as we learn, we'll get a little bit better. Right, so I'm just going to click up here. That's a nice place. And we're going to see if we can get this all in one. So it looks like it's adjusting that, so maybe not the best idea. Maybe we'll come up here and then try to get it. Oh, forgot about that. We got to adjust our handle to lead into our path. So we'll try that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to adjust my handle this way. And we seem to be getting some issues with connecting our piece here. So you might want to zoom in, and I don't like that. Let's bring it, almost get rid of it. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then you're left over with this, and we can connect. Now, you're really not going to be able to connect this too well, because that's going to keep happening. So what you can do, oh, that's why I was doing that, is lead it so that it's basically connected. So let me select my path. Yeah, and it's connected. We got a little bit of an extra piece here, which, oh, it's not connected. All right, let's go back, zoom in, grab my pen tool again. I want to say I want to start here and end there, but this keeps happening. So what we can do is come back with the direct select tool and see if we can fix it. And you can just drag this out in order to fix it. And anything that kind of sticks out over here, you'll get better at it over time, but I don't want to add too much, right? So you might need to adjust things with the direct select tool. So I'll come back, grab my pen tool, hit P, and I'm going to do this side of the bowl next. So I'll click and drag down. All right, I'll change the angle of this so that I want to head down. See if I can get this in one swipe. It's pretty close. All right, I'll get rid of this slash, I'll move it up here, and you'll notice that this line goes sort of curved both ways. You might be able to get it in one, but it's kind of a funky curve here. Doesn't have to be perfect. That'll work. We'll keep it smooth anyway. And then same thing here. This one sort of changes direction on us too. So we have to adjust this one this way and then come back up that way. right, I'll bring this down, almost get rid of that handle, and I should be able to finish this up with a nice smooth curve. All right, so there's two shapes. I can change both of these shapes colors, but I'm not going to do it yet until I finish this B, and then I'll change it. All right, so pen tool, same thing. I'll come over here, and I'm going to start. Oh, I got the wrong tool. There's the correct one. All right, so I'll start there. I recommend starting on a point because of the way that Photopea does it. It's a little bit different than like Illustrator and stuff like that. So I recommend starting on a point, and then it makes it easier to come back. All right, so to create a straight, I'm just going to make that like a right angle. Bring this around, shrink that a little bit. Let's see if I can get this all in one. Maybe bring it out a little bit and see if I can get that. No, bring it out this way. Yeah. So that one's looking okay. Hit escape to move on to a new shape, and I'll start right over here. So click, click. Let's see. Good. Let's see if I can get this. So that one, that handle's way out there. We're just going to bring it in a little bit. Perfect. I need to change my direction, similar to the pen tool 3. Should be able to get that far. Good. I'm going to shrink this down so it's not such a crazy angle. All right, and my my stroke is relatively large, so it's really getting that. It's really filling in this portion. I'm going to switch directions. If your stroke's smaller, you should be able to be a little bit more accurate. But again, for this assignment, you don't have to be perfect. You can be off a little bit because in the future we're going to do things to fix that anyway. I don't know if I got the end point. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. So there's our B. So what can we do from here? Right, I'm kind of pointy here, so I could go back in, and anywhere that I'm pointy, I can take my direct select tool and fix it, maybe. Oh, it's because I was on the wrong. There we go. Direct select tool, and if I wanted it to be less pointy, I could start to smooth these points out. And you can also, oh, okay, so that's a sharp corner, or it's not a sharp corner, and that's why. But you would just have to take your time and play around with it. Again, for this one, it's fine if it's relatively pointy. We can fix it on the next assignment. All right, so we have all of our colors, or all of our shapes drawn. So this one, right, if I wanted to change it, I could change it to whatever color I want, but here's the, we'll do just a light gray. I'll double click on the next one. You can make it all the same color. You can make it different colors. It really doesn't matter. And then we'll do our bowl. Let's do like a gold. This is looking similar to our baseball colors. If you want an exact color, you can grab the color picker here and then click on that and it'll take the same color. So if you want these two grays to be the same, you can do that as well. Let me delete that extra shape, right? So I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. And if you wanted to change the stroke on this, you would have to take the path here and you can add different strokes on there too. So that's a white stroke, you know, black, you can make it smaller. You want to get rid of it, change it to 0. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of the fill. I want to get rid of the stroke. You can see I missed a little bit. So I might want to come back and fix that, but it's not a requirement. We just want to be pretty close. If we were in Illustrator, it would be a lot different. We don't want to be pretty close. We want to be dead on. But as we're learning this, it's completely fine to be close. All right, and then last thing you want to do is just add a new layer, and we'll make that a background, and just add a background on there to separate it. So what I did was I took the eyeball off of this group to get rid of it, and then new layer, and then I added a background here. All right, doesn't matter what your background looks like. Oops, I didn't change it. But yeah, once you're done, you're going to go to File, Save as PSD, and then you'll be able to submit your number 4 here. All right, good luck. If you need any help, let me know.